Alright, that looks a bit better. Let me get my chat back. Maybe? Bitrate looks okay for the moment. See in here. Okay, good. Let's go with it. So far this one has been kinder than the last one. Not taking the nebula because we need to be there. That's 7. Nope. Where am I going? No immediate store. And this is quite flexible. You go like 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. So I'm not getting that if that's a store. I need to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a jump earlier in this sector. Thought I mapped that out better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. So that route is better if this is a store specifically. It's also more flexible in case we get a fleet double. So I'm probably not going to play around on a challenge run like this. Oh wait, no. Can't do that. 1, 2, 3, that's not 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only choices between these two beacons. This one does at least show me a store. Potentially, although I probably don't go to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sure. I mean, we've made 47 scrap so far this sector, so it's not like the last one. What do I want to do with you? Anything? Maybe go repair cloaking. Do I want him over there to repair cloaking, or do I want him closer to engines and piloting? Getting piloting up fast is pretty nice. It is Alito. It's kind of funny that, like the previous time that I did this only once before, that was Balance Mod Light, which is, you know, not that different. Should be harder actually, but it was like the most ridiculously easy game ever. The game just like threw free stuff at me and gave me nice fights. Guess I could have been moving already. Sensors on fire, huh? Not quite ready. Don't start a fire. FTL is kind of hating me right now. So we probably stay in here. These fires are going to spread quite fast. I guess I actually do this. Yeah, you get out. Sensors fire went out as well. I guess we can get a little bit of oxygen in from there. Maybe. Yeah. That's an empty room. Oh no, it's oxygen. Okay. I think I want engines up first. I guess a pilot could go. They've got another, like, 2.5 seconds before engines is repaired, though. Oxygen loss is, what, 1.2 per second. Maybe I send them both over there after they repair this. Do I, though? In principle, we're all right, unless they like breach the oxygen as well. On the other hand, we can't get the manning bonus anyway. We're not going to get another engine level up before the next shot. Might get another engine level up before the basic laser, but only... I don't think the oxygen is too big of a threat. Just put it on that tile, I should have done that before. It started a fire. So I want to cloak this. We can just jump. I think I should cloak this and repair my oxygen. No, you stay there. Whoops. Okay, I think we're just leaving. Well, having cloaking up for the next fight would be pretty nice. Where's that heading? Nowhere I care about. Yeah, you can go into engines. I guess this one I care about. What kind of drones you got? Be nice to have sensors here. Okay, I don't see an offensive drone yet. If I'm going to take down the heavy laser before it fires, I need to do so really quickly. I think I probably can't do that. Because it's firing at 8.1 seconds. And we lose about a second moving from sensors at best. So 7.25. No, we can't do it. They may have an anti-personnel drone. Which is effectively 4 crew. what do I want to do? Board 3 or 2? Like, if I board 3 into drones, that's the easy way of going to break weapons. But that will only pull 3 crew. One of them is going to be anti-personnel, if it's there. So that tactic is not going to pull the pilot. So I'm not sure, like if I lock down in drones, can I get into weapons without being followed? Like maybe the pilot will follow. Whereas if I go here, I can always get into weapons. Oh, no matter what I can get into weapons actually. Right? Yeah, no matter what on this layout. So I might be able to cloak. So I think I just go 2 and break weapons as soon as possible. Okay. It's quite convenient here not having sensors because we can see that we're not in the room. Only one selected. Don't think we quite break this in time. Nah, but we do cloak it. Ow. Rude. With cloak up, then we wouldn't have taken any damage. System repair drone. I didn't sanction that. I'm gonna need to go break weapons again, I think. Or maybe just punch it down. Yeah, let's punch it. Go on, kill it. Okay. Hey Thomas. How are you doing? I saw you were I saw the start of your pre-advanced edition game. That looked pretty interesting. Yeah, what I'm thinking though is I just maybe I just lock down in drones because the drone can't get out then, and use that to 3v1, and these 2 crew will try to fight me. Fight me! So like we do this. Who's got lockdown? Elizabeth. Oh, fun playing again. Makes you appreciate AE, yeah. Polish really matters. And like Subset are really good at applying polish, I think, given the time to do so. So one of the things I appreciate about Hades is so much polish has gone into it. A lot of thought. Oh, how's your JavaScript going? Die, repair bot. Die, die, die. I guess I kind of want to punch down systems as well. How much do I want to punch down systems? A little bit. Oh, you won! Congratulations. Hey, Crow. I've got to what I believe is the last fight, but I haven't beaten it yet. So, what do I want to do now? Do I want to punch down stuff? Or do I just want to kill them? This is our second attempt, by the way. FTL is mad at me. First run was like 3 auto assaults and a Zoltan ship, and then a rigger in an asteroid field. So I made literally 0 scrap, I think, and just died in an asteroid field against heavy laser, basic laser, and a combat drone. What was the nope to? Oh, I made 18 scrap. Right. Yes, you're right. Yeah, we got the reward. It was a really good reward too. And then if it hadn't been an environmental hazard, we could have escaped to the next probable death. Do I want to be punchy now? Not a master yet, but it is going forwards. I have my cards in Anki, which I do every day. Currently I'm trying to figure out how to receive multiple inputs of player plus score and output it in a sorted table. Okay, so Anki is a card game that you play, then. Cool. Doing training challenges and writing a program by yourself is another thing. Yeah, I think... Yeah, very rapidly, the more realistic a project that you work on, I found, like, the more it suddenly becomes, how do I make this work? And unexpected things happen. A lot of problem solving, I feel, in programming and software. So I could like go and beat down shields, and then run around with another crew. Could. Probably need to get to like 3 to 5 or 6 hull damage. Don't want to let them repair weapons or drones. I don't know. FTL is charging as well. I think I'm just going to kill them. Let's maybe I leave one of them alive. Nah, let's kill them. So I just got to get back to my ship and fix my sensors. In Anki, you can write cards with a question. Then you write an answer down before seeing the correct answer. How will I answer determines the next time the same question comes up. That's a good system. Like that. Alright, just a minute because tea stuff. Hey Pablo. FTL has reasserted its dominance after my attempt to flex on it last time. So yeah, I've done this ship shieldless once, but that was on balanced mod light, and that was like the easiest run ever. The game just threw stuff at me. Our first attempt today. 3 auto assaults, a Zoltan ship, and a rigger in an asteroid field with a combat drone, and nothing else. So we made 0 scrap until like half a second before we died. Oh, would anyone like to get on the crew and be a crystal? While I'm at a safe point. Yeah, shieldless NGB, pretty bad. Alright, let's have a Farb. I always thought of you as a Debbie, to be honest, Farb. I think it suits you. Okay. Oh, Thomas, I saw on your stream You shot a beam drone with an Artemis missile and it didn't blow up. Unless the beam was actually destroying the missile, but my guess is that maybe they didn't have maybe drones couldn't be shot down, maybe they didn't have like a health. Debbie is actually your first name. Yeah, it like just rammed into the drone and exploded, and the drone was like, I don't care. Okay. So only thing we've done is upgraded cloaking once. Getting another crew would be pretty helpful. Oh, it's a nice planet. Oh, don't think I can do this. Right, this is fleet doubling, right? Like 50%? Well, 1 in 3 and 1 is nothing. So effectively 50%. Oh, it's 1 in 4. It's 2. So 1 is nothing, so that's irrelevant. So effectively, okay. So we can fight a rebel ship, but 1 in 3 times that happens, the fleet moves ahead. We can't do that. I mean, I guess it's not like a streak, so I guess I could, but no. Not a great sector layout. I do like... Oh, come on. It has drones. It also has a heavy laser. You end up with a slug crew member like all did we all remember last time. Maybe wise. Maybe wise. Okay, so it has a heavy laser. It doesn't have anything else because auto assaults only have level 1 weapons in sector 1 and 2. Offensive drone of some description. Pretty hard for them to kill our crew here, so I think we try this. Okay, that's a thing. It is a thing. Can't get it online. So normally this is like the perfect placement for a store. I guess it could still be. Maybe we sell this. Buy a small bomb? Sell it, buy a whole missile? I'm not sure I can afford... No, I can't afford that. Maybe I should buy the repair bust. Okay. Anything worth buying here? Repair burst is cute. Like, it could be useful. But I don't want to spend money on it. I could buy a crew member. If I sold the whole missile. That's quite good. We only have 3 missiles anyway. It would let us kill some auto ships. Crew member can help quite a lot with cloaking level 2 against dangerous fights. Because you can potentially break both weapons and drones with almost no damage, or maybe no damage. I think there are 3 reasonable things to do here. Sell the hull missile and buy a crew member. Either an NG or a Mantis. Probably an NG. For repairs and blue options, and then just another, another body boarding. I think I'm leaning towards that. Buy back up. No, that's not that reasonable. Drink a beer, eat something, watch football. Buy nothing. Maybe a bit of fuel, probably some fuel, and try to get the hull missile online, because it means we can kill some auto ships. Buy backup battery to get it out the system pool and get more chance of hacking, but I don't think so. So I think it's one of the previous 2 options. Buy nothing or buy crew. So the main downside of buying crew is inability to buy stuff in a future store in the next sector. Buying hacking is a pretty big deal. Hey Tobarashi, welcome. Good to see you. This is our second run of the afternoon, as we got squashed earlier. I did, yes. And FTL is taking revenge on me now. Phase 3 was kind of messy, but I got 2 high rolls that were really good, and I think, or maybe 3 actually. I think those actually, all 3 of them ensured the win, but one was really good first volley. So their Zoltan shield went down fast. Meaning I didn't have to wait for their mind control to hit before I could do some damage to them. So a volley that otherwise would have done nothing, or just taken away the last bit of Zoltan shield, did something. And then also our first cloak, we dodged 2 out of 3 lasers at 60%, which was a 65% chance to do so. Like 2 or more. And those 2 things together were what allowed me to get the earlier volley, like 1 volley ahead than where I expected to be. And then the other thing that was lucky is heavy laser breached and fire and piloting, and took piloting out for the whole fight. But yeah, pretty pleased with that. Even with the luck. What do I do now? How much do I care about auto ships? The hull missile doesn't really do anything against Sultan ships. It's so slow. And we only have 3 missiles. For now. Hull missile potentially gives me some more scrap by winning some auto ship fights. NG could also give me more scrap just from blue options, and they give me quite a big improvement in my ability to control some fights and reduce the damage that I take. So I actually think I buy the crew here. It's not clear to me what is correct, but we haven't got any free crew this sector, and having a 4th crew, it does improve our offense quite a lot in some of the more dangerous situations, especially. So, okay. Let's just do that. Maybe I want a bit of hull as well. And put the slow crew in. Still want sensor information. I guess you're also doing that. Would I buy another hull repair? Maybe. I guess. Okay. Well, the hull missile... Well, I suppose, yeah, I could have... No, I couldn't. The hull missile wouldn't help me in this fight, because I need to earn some scrap before I could upgrade it. Only boarding with 2 here. What's the drone? Fire drone. How far am I from affiliate? Don't know. I see some messages from Twitch saying I've fulfilled stuff. I think vague impression is not that far. I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know. I'll see if I were to meet the requirements. I guess I'll look into it at some point. But I'm not too fussed. By the way, kind of just wanting to more or less do the same thing I would have done anyway. Just to press the stream button almost. I'm not quite there, but that's what I'm leaning towards. Okay. So we just do this. Guess I might as well cloak. Should I let them finish? I think I will. Remember not to board with the NG. We're nearly gone. But no. Yeah, why do they need oxygen? They are some kind of synthetic life form thing. NG have half combat damage when fighting other crew. The only crew that have reduced health in vanilla FTL are Zoltans on 70 health out of 100, as it were. Crystal have a bit more, they've got 125, and Rocks have 150. Everyone else is 100. Crystal have the lockdown ability, which you can see up here. I won't press it now, but we'll see it soon, anytime we have a crew battle. I don't actually know how long it takes to recharge, I can't remember. And it lasts for 12 seconds and stops any crew entering or leaving the room. Also drones. They also take half damage from suffocation, so when we boarded the auto ship, like the NG would take 6.4 damage a second and they'd die before they could get back, because they have effectively 100 health in that environment, and Crystal, relatively speaking, have a 250 health, only take 3.2 damage a second. Okay. We're leaving. Oops. Oh, why did he even bother? Zoltan or Rebel? Maybe I should have kept the hull missile and gone Rebel. I have a choice between two sectors here for the next sector. You always have a choice between, well, sometimes you have a choice between two, and other times you only have one. So, like, if we're on either of these sectors and we jump into the next one to sector 4, then we'd have to go through this nebula sector. But here we get to choose. So I think Rebel controlled is probably what I should do. I think the Zoltan enemies are likely just too dangerous. Oh, what kind of build am I hoping for? almost certainly hacking. And then I need to have strong weapons, because the teleporter doesn't really work against the flagship when you don't have shields. It doesn't do very much. You have to kill it quick. Now, because one of the downsides of a ship with a teleporter for shieldless runs is that it limits your offensive options. So I can't buy drone control. Teleporter rotates excellent your 2 runs today. Yeah, I bet it did. You didn't actually have a choice, did you, really? Ideally, I'm looking for hacking and a lot of beams. Like, ideally enough beams to one-shot the flagship. Against most fights, although not all, like Zoltans and auto ships remain a problem. Cloaking and hacking upgraded will also make me very safe. I can just board and win by boarding, but besides Fed A and B by teleporter, cloaking and drone control all ships, yes. Yeah, the only reason you wouldn't do that is if for some reason you couldn't afford them, I don't know. Yeah, double glaive pre-ignite is pretty good. Okay, we go Rebel here. I don't like it. I like having 2 stores, but we have no money, and Zoltan shields are just awful. At least I can survive fights against auto ships. Shame, I like the Zoltan music better. Not the regular Zoltan music, but the stuff I modded in. Okay. Yeah, not afforded. I had over 2,000 scrap. Yes, it was normal mode, right? Has to be. Well, it can't be hard. Not sure I want these nebulas. Like, higher chance of automated ships. I don't know exactly what the chance is, but I think it is still higher in this sector type as well. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, so we just go this way. I think I may have got a wrong impression of this ship, shieldless, from the one run I did on it before, which was just hilariously good. Okay, triple scrap recovery arm, triple scrap recovery arm, on normal difficulty as well. Only breach 2 and beam drone. What, your only offense? Interesting. Oh, and teleport, yeah. Okay, possibly an Artemis missile. They will board us. Let's see where their console position is. So we can actually, like, drop as many crew, well, 3 or 4 crew into the weapons room and just lock it down straight away. To do 3 points of damage with 3 crew is 12.5 seconds. This is at most a 3 power weapon setup. So I guess we let this guy out and then board. Murder them all immediately? Hey, Burrito. No, I want to switch off their weapons. Um, 3v3. Not sure I kill them all fast enough. I mean, I can 4v3, but the NG's not doing a whole lot. So we let them board, can vent them around. How would I like to set up my venting? Or maybe if I'm cute about it, I actually stop them from boarding just in time. Yeah, I don't want them to fire their weapons at all. So we have to move not actually quite as far as they do to get to that, like they go 1, 2 to get to that point. I need to let them get a bit higher. So maybe if I wait until my crystal's fully on the tile. I might be able to stop them boarding. Guess we have the teleporter delay as well. So I think if I just board now, they should only send 1 crew. Yeah, there's the door opening. We're probably just too late, actually. Maybe. Depends how quickly they react. Yeah. Oh, we could cloak as well. Why is that? Why was I even thinking about that? Like, well, I suppose I did want them to move. They'd go anyway, though. Even if I cloaked immediately. See you, Pablo. Take the bear outside. Have a good one. Okay. Now it's just a matter of whether I want to beat down systems. And we can definitely break the shields. If we want to. Should I let 1 person in? Yeah. I should let him in. Any reason to keep the NG over here? I need to learn the repair priorities. And the defense priorities. You gonna get that? Okay, you got one. If you don't break medbay and break shields completely, one guy up. Oh yeah, I could just keep driving them to the medbay, can't I? Endlessly loop him from repairing shields for damage. Yeah, if I drive him to the medbay, and then I can, like, if I want to, if I ever need help, which I probably won't, I can just get him locked down and then retreat. Not that I need to. Let's try to kill. Yeah, that's a nice way of doing it, actually. How do I want to do this? So what was the priorities I was seeing before? It was shields, weapons and medbay are equal. Then oxygen, then piloting engines, drones, and I didn't get further than that. So I can do this. Yeah, shields is number 1. I think shields might be the only system where repairs will take priority over combat in another room. I kind of want one in there. What's the best way? I'd like a 2-on-1 ideally. Wait. Oh yeah, fires and breaches. Yeah, I need to test it to know exactly how that works. Fires, yes. Not sure about breaches. We can do it like this. Oh, I also need to kill them, right? How many crew they have? I had 3, I killed 1. I guess we just send this one to the medbay and then kill this one with a lockdown. So now they should ignore me breaking other systems as well. I need to watch the hull because, like, that would be embarrassing. Do I care about anyone's training? Don't really care about Maxim here on his punching. Farb needs some punching. Premity is good. Elizabeth needs some punching. Partly farming XP, but also it's a very safe, because it's a very safe situation. I'm punching down systems to get a surrender offer. Like maybe they give me a heavy laser. Maybe they give me a pre-igniter, who knows. I don't think I want to punch down the oxygen though. And now this is kind of an easy way of doing it. Just move my crew out the room for a moment to make sure they don't snipe him. Move him back in, punch down shields. Yeah, it's pretty tedious. You have to be careful doing it, like... Technically, I think I've actually seen this. I think technically it can be as low as 1 hull to get the surrender offer. Don't want to do it in situations where they might get like their weapons back online. Stuff like that. It's going to take him 25 seconds, right? To repair that. Yeah, we're fine. Just speed hacking it a bit. Okay. I suppose, yeah, I suppose if I go and... I mean, I do get more XP here, but I guess if I want XP, then I shouldn't actually destroy the system at all. So technically... I want XP? Kind of. At least on my primary fighters, don't really care about the NG. Let's break it one more time. And just do this. Double check, no fires or anything. No. No. Actually, I want the XP. I suppose I should move Cremity out, right? Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to hit that button. Annoying. Fine. I was just trying to select my crew. Let's try that again. Harp just needs 1. Elizabeth just needs 2. There he goes. Don't lock down. What fun. Okay. So I guess like lockdown now. Move you out in a moment. There's a surrender offer. Unfortunately, most of the time they're really bad, of course. So no. Don't care about Maxim's combat skill. There are limits even to what I will do. Okay. No store, which is probably good. Yeah. So I guess I want to take jumps before possibly being forced into a store. It's reasonably flexible in terms of finding other stores as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can still see them all, I think. Well, maybe not all of them. Like if this is a store, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fine, but I missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So do I want to take one less jump, one fewer jump, in order to guarantee being able to see all the stores? But also higher chance that I hit a store too early. Especially if it's this beacon. It's another beacon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I looking for in a store? Quite a lot of things. But yeah, hacking, although I don't have any drone parts yet. which is kind of surprising. Like no drone parts at all. Weapons. I mean, even just a heavy laser would be great in like Pro 10. If we're gonna win, then we need good weapons for the flagship eventually. Hacking helps a lot. But not when you have no drone parts. So mostly weapons. I mean, we'll also want a pre-igniter ideally. You can win shieldless runs without them for sure, but it definitely helps. Like without a pre-igniter, you need a very strong weapon setup, whereas with one you can maybe get by a bit. Pre-igniter is probably out of reach, and buying a pre-igniter when you don't have any weapons is interesting. I might do it, but it's odd. So it's just a question of whether I take both of these beacons or one of them, right? Because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and see every store. As there's only a possibility of only one store in this sector. I know it's not in the nebula. So it's mostly about if this one is a store, then we feel sad if we take only 2 rather than 3. Hacking a one-shot build without pre-igniter, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So that's one of the builds. I mean, obviously you prefer the pre-igniter, but especially if it's not glaive based. But yeah, hacking and beams, big beams. But if not, then if you can't get that one-shot build, then or like effectively a one-shot build, it doesn't have to be technically a one-shot build, but near as damn it, then a lot of weapon setups are not going to be good enough. Especially without the ability to use a whole repair drone. I think the previous challenge, the no reactor run, I think that might actually be the first time that whole repair drone has technically been useful for me. Yeah, we would have lost without it, for sure. I feel like even if this is a store, we can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for example. Or if this is a store, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's only if this one specifically is a store that I feel sad about missing this. Mostly. So I think it's probably better to ensure that we find the store. I'm not completely certain about that, but feels better overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sure. Are we ready to go? Yes. But one issue is, of course, not having the drones. We can't have hacking in drones. Yeah, send an away party. Free stuff is best stuff. Can still change my mind. Like, maybe? How much difference does it make to the amount of scrap we have for a store? Could be relevant. I think we have so next sector, like choice of red, purple, or something. We're definitely seeing a store. So we will be able to buy some fuel. This is cheaper. Slightly. I think I'd probably take 3. Especially if we might be going... I can't remember, but if we might be going into an Uncharted Nebula. Probably not going to do that, though. Could be going into a sector that only has 1 store. I think I take 3. Hard to know what's correct there. Given that we can route around quite a bit. And we weren't going to have much for this store anyway, if it was a store. I like that background, actually. Aid the civilian ship! Sadness. Sure to cut the whole missile? What are you doing? Stay there. Or actually go there. So we just break their weapons and leave. Don't care about anything else, we have full training. Hey Basilic, yeah, a lot of power. Crystal B starts with extra power anyway, doesn't it? Like, this much. So it can run a shield, and engines, and medbay, and oxygen, and teleporter, and cloak. Oh, I think I'm in time, but whatever, I'm just gonna cloak. Okay. Like I wasn't on the dot. The sneaky thing. I mean, I do a lot of sneaky things. You might have to be more specific. If you're talking about killing this ship with exact timing, frame perfect timing, then no. Although this run is making me reconsider that a bit, because normally you don't need, you just don't need the scrap on Crystal B. It's so risky. Like, one little slip. I'm just breaking their weapons. We have already done some farming. So we are leaving. Like everyone except my NG has combat skill. I couldn't be bothered to farm for my NG. Okay. So I guess I am going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potentially. To make sure I see everything. Can always loop back around here. I don't know, maybe I should try that again. I mean, I found it when I tried it that it wasn't consistent. Like, if I took it close enough to actually be able to destroy the ship, then there was a chance that I lost to Chris, that I just lost my guys. So, no. Oh, by the way, we do have spots on the crew, if you would like to be on the crew. We have 3 spots, Crystal and NG. So we go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Night, Thomas. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good train. Uh-huh. Wait, is it Rebel Defector? I haven't seen this event in ages. Reject his offer. I want to see what drone they have. Is that it? Anti-personnel drone? These weapons seem quite breakable. Oh, you're boarding my doors, are you? Rude. Blue break, excuse me. Alright. Only 1 intruder. I could board with 3. That should pull The drone, the weapons crew, and the engines crew, right? As long as it pulls the weapons crew, then we can break weapons. If we're bored with 2, then I guess it pulls the drone and the weapons crew. Let's find out. It should do, right? That's how priorities work. Actually, you can just stay there for a moment. I want to watch this. Ah, pulled 3. Oh wait, are you going into weapons now? Are you doing a swap? Because that's not allowed. No. I need to understand how this works. Like what the interaction with the drone is. Under what circumstances you pull more crew than you have in the room. I guess it might also be a shield specific thing. In that, like when you mind control a crew in shields, then that pulls 2 crew. Even if you didn't board, if you just mind control someone in the flagship, then it brings 1 crew immediately, and then when they get in the room, it pulls a 2nd crew. Anyway. We should be fine here. Doesn't actually matter when I lock down now. I can't even get in the room. Oh yeah. You can stay there. Do I want to punch down systems on this one? I mean, I guess I can. Like to kill another crew member. Who has a lockdown? Nobody except Elizabeth. Have to make sure that they are actually ordered to walk out the room, otherwise this won't work and gets them killed. Why are you not trying to wait, what? Why are you not trying to come fight me? Okay. That's interesting. It's like this crew knew that they couldn't get out the room. Think the lockdown stops them from certain things? Yeah, it must do. I mean, they still try to break into rooms normally when there's lockdown. Oh, right. If you lock down before they run to the medbay. Interesting. So I guess I locked down before I moved into shields. So they didn't have the priority to move into shields. And then once I got into shields, the lockdown prevented them from even trying. Interesting. No, you can stay there for now. So I want to break the drones. Counts as medbay inaccessible, same as if it's ion damaged or has no O2 in it. Interesting. But the check is done at the point that they start moving, isn't it? So only if you lock down before they run. Do I maybe want to... Since you can shoot them while they're banging on crystals. If you activate once they start... Yeah. That's true. Do I have a lockdown soon? I guess I run around. Just got to be sure it's not the one by the doors. Right, because they can get out then. Yes, if they have started to move out the room, and they are like closer than this position, if they've moved at all, then they can get out. Which is what we're using here as well. When's my next lockdown? You start repairing shields. Interesting you come into engines. Why are you coming into engines? Thought drones would be higher priority. Oh no, hang on. Medbay weapons are equal. Piloting engines drones are equal, so it was whichever we got into first. It's somewhat useful to know. So if I now leave this room, they're going to go into drones. And I can't stop them except by moving into a higher priority room like engines. Wait, what? Huh? What's going on? There's some logic here and I don't understand it. Maybe there is a difference in protecting broken systems from not. I don't want to leave the room, really. What if I do this? Yeah. Let me go into medbay. Okay. We have a lockdown now. Yes, it's spectacular nonsense, isn't it? So how do I get my surrender offer? Mm-hmm. Lanius crystal hybrids, huh? I should probably try some mods. So I did try Captain's Edition and found it annoying. Especially with crashing. Station's Jobs was decent. Strategic Variety was quite good. Obviously Balance Mod I played a lot of, but that's kind of different. Multiverse, it looks interesting, but it also looks like a giant mess. So I don't know. Very clever. Well, they're just changing a lot of stuff that doesn't seem particularly good or useful. It's this instinct that people have to change stuff just to leave their mark on it. Like, for no reason. And maybe it's not fair for me to criticize it too much because I haven't played it. But I just have to look at stuff like screenshots of the flagship. And, you know, this background here is just dumb. It's ugly. But, you know, oh, what can we change? Let's change something else. Like, I don't know. And I think sometimes you have an issue with, like, editorial control. It's a bit like these sci-fi novels where you have someone like Larry Niven and yeah, it has a dumb background on it that just looks stupid and weird. Like you have like these, say, a really good sci-fi author like Larry Niven, and then they team him up with basically newspaper journalists who are paid by the column, paid by inches, so to speak. And you produce these giant bloated books that have like one decent idea and they just drag it out forever. Like a lot of what makes a good piece of writing is what you leave out, not what you put in, and I think the same is true for other things like movies and games and so on. So I think a lot of what makes FTL brilliant is all the stuff they left out. Now, it may be a bit revisionist of me to say that, because, you know, maybe if they'd had more time and people and so on, they would have wanted to put more stuff in. But, I don't know, a lot of judgment goes into what you don't do. And we see that with Into the Breach and how much they removed systems from the game because they just weren't fun. Or they didn't fit the intended design. Murder your darlings. I forget who said that. Okay, what do I want to do here? Punch down systems. Into the Breach is too easy. Maybe a little bit. Some squads are more of a challenge than others. But yeah, it's generally I'd say it's an easier game than FTL. Anyway, what am I doing here? It's kind of annoying to get system damage in with the bot. Yeah, I think there are some fights and some turns into the Breach, particularly with something like the Steel Judoka, where the best move is not that obvious. But it is more like that than FTL. There's a lot more scope for surprise and variation and sort of need for adaptation to the situation in FTL, I guess. My main issue with Into the Breach is kind of narrowing the strategic space. Because generally you don't buy very much stuff at stores apart from, you know, power cores to upgrade your existing items. I mean, like, I do buy weapons, but not a lot. And tends to be either the really strong ones, like Wind Torrent, or like cheap to run ones. Usually it doesn't make sense to swap out your primary abilities, or a lot of cases it doesn't. So generally a run of like Rusting Hulks is going to look similar to another run of Rusting Hulks. So, you know, a given squad tends to play quite similarly between runs. Tends to. I think that's less true of FTL. How do I want to do this? I mean, eventually I just destroy all their drones. Yuck. No, I can kill him easily. It's just, do I want to knock them down to get a surrender offer? It's awkward with this drone. There were probably a couple of fights, at least one maybe, where I should have done this earlier, but it was just too miserable. I don't like doing it when there's like any risk at all. That doesn't make sense to me, because the chance of it being good is low. So why risk something for that? I need to be bored with everyone. Got our lockdowns, well, most of them back. Coming up. Need to be careful doing this as well. In case I get... Yeah. But I could use the practice. Actually, hang on, you... No. Ugh. Are you gonna follow? No, you're not following. That makes it easy. Everyone's ordered out the room. That is important. Like, the danger of messing this up is we get one guy trapped in here and they just get murdered. So I need to be careful. Wait, what? Okay. I think we break their drones now. Oh, you're still trying to get in. Send you to the med bay. But not just yet. I guess we'll find out how good their medbay is. Right. Which you can kind of... I guess you can go do that. I don't know, probably chatting about mods or something. What I'm doing here is breaking systems to deal 1 point of hull damage and hopefully get a good surrender offer. I need to not let it go down to 0. So now we drive them back. So there's the surrender offer. Which is like, what are we in? We're in Sector 2. It's not even a bad surrender offer. Like 7 missiles, we don't use them though, apart from, you know, maybe later or in events to sell and stuff. 4 fuel is good. But I have a crew kill. So no. But they could offer an item. And I could get an item, I could get a weapon here. There's a 1 in 9 chance I get a weapon on most events. Oh yeah, I suppose I should have... Breach shoe is okay. It's not really what I'm looking for because I need... oh yeah, take it, but... I need weapons to kill the flagship. Huh. Guess I should have taken the other offer. Kind of. It's not a very fun tactic, but it's like... yeah. There's a pretty good chance that the crew kill was better. Oh, I did just buy fuel, didn't I? I'm not used to seeing that icon nearly as much. So what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if that is a store? That's annoying. But we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could even go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Probably take a break soon and have some food. You. Rubbish event. No reward, just... Oh! Really? Maybe I actually vent them. Help my crystals out as well. Oops. These crystals take half damage from suffocation. Oh, FDL is charging anyways, so I guess you actually go over here. Die! Do I want to get away before the flare? Will I take a flare, take it like a man, and heal my crew? I probably just heal my crew. I regret everything. Oh, of course, yeah. For some reason, because I'm on a shieldless run, I'm not thinking about the effect of flares on shieldless ships. So go me. That should be open. Oops. So you don't need to get there right now. Can you get there? Okay, let's go. This door. So we go here. Did see that, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Invade the Federation ship. Should be the same deal here. Oh, I didn't actually check to see where the console was there. Like where that crew was standing. Oh well. It's only a 2-power weapon setup. So I think we just try to lock down anyway. Yeah. Okay, they were. I don't know if I actually looked or not. Like, maybe I would have paid attention to it if it had been a problem. Okay. So will they sit and repair weapons if I leave the room but lock down before I get out? Like, will they just all sit there repairing weapons and not try to break out? I guess they might. Right, we're over here now. Come get us. Make sure everybody is leaving the room. Yeah, they don't even try. Guess we want to kill somebody. Maybe we want to kill 2 people. Ah, lockdown. Can't do the medbay hustle because they don't have a medbay. What I can do is lock... Well, it's not ready. Yeah. So I'm learning something this game. So now we're in the shields room already. And they're trying to get in there. We should be able to lock down without them giving up. Oh no, not yet. They have a buffer. Oh, hang on. Whoops. So he doesn't get this repair done. Try that again. Better than other boarding ships doing this, though. Like, at least you have lockdown. Five hole. Oh god. Hoist by my own speed hack. Okay, well it's a double reward anyway, so... Which I should have remembered. But they could have offered me a pre-igniter. Yeah. Hidden Federation base. Do I upgrade my sensors? Probably not. Like, because there's a good outcome from that, but it's only one in a chain of outcomes. But we've got an NG. Another NG. Wishing I'd bought a Mantis now instead. I'm actually going to look up that quest. I don't think it makes sense to upgrade sensors. But Hidden Federation base. Why is that in templates? Yeah, so one of the outcomes is nothing happens or blue options. So if I upgrade sensors to level 2, then I get medium scrap reward. The really good one is level 3 though, which is way too expensive. Then you get a weapon as well. Or long range scanners gives you the weapon. But there's also 1, 2, 3 other options. So that's only a 1 in 4 chance of getting that. 4 other options. 1 in 5 chance of actually getting that. So no, but it's still a good quest on average. Could fight an auto ship. Is unfortunate. But one of those, or 2 options to fight an auto ship. One has an ASB firing on it. Or a Rebel Elite. I think that quest is alright, it's probably worth going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I don't even need to move the pilot, right? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels weird not moving the pilot. So as long as you move them, order them out the room before you teleport. Should be fine. That has to be a basic laser because it's on the right and that's an ion blast. This is slot 1. Well, we are in a rebel sector. Gotta be careful with the speed hack. Probably use it a little bit more than I should. Suppose we could train evasion, right? Not really though. I guess technically. Kind of. Do I do this? No, there's limits to what even I will do. Like, if I could be 100% sure that I could do this without doing hull damage, and always get the basic laser off the line whenever I wanted it to, which I probably can, but I'm not like 100% sure, then I would just give myself the skill and say, well, it's something I can do. I'm not sure I would though. Maybe I wouldn't in this situation, no. So I won't give myself the skill. Fine. I'm gonna see what's in the store and then I might take a break. Be a good outcome, please. So that's the one I should have upgraded sensors for. Train shields. Train shields farm. So I got the 1 in 5 chance of a sensor upgrade mattering. It's annoying. But it still doesn't make sense to just buy a load of speculative blue option stuff. in my opinion. Okay. We have an actual weapon. We have crew. We have kind of useless augments. Ugh. Probably just buying the charge laser here. Like, at least if I get it online, I have a way of killing auto ships. Probably want the fuel as well. Some fuel. Crew kill rewards with fuel are weird because you can get a lot or not very much at all, like depending on what rewards you get. Although I don't think we've had a lot of that going on. It's been pretty average. Yeah. Yeah, I always buy this. Let's do that. Maybe I'll try to get out of the sector. Still no slug Pablo, indeed. We are missing a slug. Quite like to have a slug. Slugs are cool. Okay. What's my best way of dealing with this? Like, I could try putting 2 in engines. And then getting them into weapons. But I want to do 3 system damage before they can hurt me. I wonder if it's better to board with 4. And how long does it take them to get down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tiles. So about 3 seconds. So let's say 4 seconds delay. Then our crew, I suppose a bit more, maybe 5 seconds delay. Then our crew get out. And then they can get into weapons like 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4 because they have to spread out. It's about 2 seconds. So let's say 7 seconds before we're all punching down weapons. How quickly do we punch down weapons? 4 of us. So it's 3, just under 3 seconds per system damage. No, just over 3 seconds. 3.125. So 9... just under 9.5 seconds. It's like 7 seconds to get there, and then 9.5 seconds. So that's 16 seconds. But we also have a 10-second cloak. So 6 seconds. So I think Also, they'll lose the manning bonus pretty quickly. I think we try that. I mean, I might take some damage, but if I'm wrong. So technically, as soon as I see this door open, I can go. Right? This should work. They're all past the halfway point. Well, let's just make sure they're past the halfway point so no one dies. And then should trap him. Okay. Crew are a weapon. Now what? Break shields, do the thing. Well, first kill off some crew. Don't know how many I want to kill off. I have 3. Ideally I kill 2. So they would have been going from... No, wait, wouldn't they all be on the same point? Yeah. So I need to get them to... Like, they would all be bunched up against here, so they should all get in the room now. Right, pretty much all at once, so I need to get them to spread out. And then... Well, I guess I can kill 1 this way. What happens if I, like, do this? Yeah, okay, so we do this. Who's got lockdown? We want a lockdown in here. Break shields. More fun. Oh god. Let's not do that again. Although last time was good because I forgot it was a double reward event. I need to pay more attention to my events. Do we just send him to the med bay? Nah, this is easier. Is it easier though? I don't know. It's not like I'm in any danger here. Except if I stop watching the hull. Oh, hello. Surely he's not going to get repair. Nope. So much fun. Maybe just drive into the medbay now. Four hull. Trying to get away. I'm gonna have some trouble with that. Pitiful surrender offer. Marginally better reward. Well, I suppose it was only like 8 scrap or something. This is very different to my previous game. Despite Twinge having attempted to nerf bordering rewards, I was just getting everything thrown at me. Now I'm not getting a whole lot. Okay. Still can't upgrade weapons. Maybe let's get out of the sector. Oh, I should have vented again. Piloting for 9. It's a saving of 11 scrap, but I don't really care about it right now. Should be doing this. Uncharted or abandoned? Huh. Interesting. Abandoned has 2 stores. Uncharted has either 1 or 2, albeit the 50% one is often easier to find because it's outside the nebula. Uncharted Nebula has a lot of auto ships, which we can kill now. Well, soon. But Abandoned has 2 stores. Uncharted is generally, well, I expect Uncharted to be worse in terms of rewards. Not a lot of crewed ships to kill, or not as many, even if we get the weapons to kill the auto ships. auto ships a bit more likely to have dangerous systems like drones. Linear scouts can have hacking, and probably will by now, but not as bad as drones. Boarding Lanius is interesting. I'm going to go with interesting. We can do it. With 3 crystals. I have double NG to repair the teleporter. Especially like lockdown. If you pick them off one by one, you're not going to take a lot of damage. I could use the practice boarding Lanius as well. Like if this came up in a win streak. No harm in being a bit more experienced. I think I go abandoned. Shouldn't be any bombers in Sector 3. I think they're Sector 4 plus. So it's only scouts. There's only 2 types of Lanius ship. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and 2 crew as well. So yeah, and hacking is a problem, but if necessary we just run. Okay, I'm gonna go get myself some food. I might well come back and continue this in like, I don't know, hour and a half-ish. No promises, but that's sort of my current intention. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Maybe see you a little bit later. I think I'll just, I'll stop the stream, but I guess I'll just leave the game on. And yeah. Bye for now. Oh, we get the best music as well. Apart from the new track I put into Zoltan Sectors, which is my other actual favourite. Why can't I move the window?